Isn't it oddly satisfying to see these YouTube thumbnails line up perfectly? Yes, it's always a beautiful thing when YouTube thumbnails line up. I got so confused for a sec, but look how perfectly these thumbnails come with me to a swim meet and 7 slicing kitchen gadgets aligned, lol. My toucan meets my sister for the first time. Everyone agrees. The sheer power of YouTube thumbnails lining up cannot be beat. An influx of thumbnails from Binging with Babish and similar sorts of channels mean you are now granted an opportunity to see Skrillex making breakfast, Ryan Reynolds inviting you over for a slice of his low-effort carrot cake, Kim Jong-un making some of his famous fried chicken, and David Lynch holding aloft a pepper. God, for a second I thought that was a heart.
How to master 5 basic cooking skills. I make Swedish bread and fail completely. A Burger King foot lettuce.
But there are all sorts of interesting thumbnail juxtapositions, creating images which otherwise would likely never be created. Me with ballerina legs, for instance. On my personal feed, the closest I've ever had to 2 posts syncing up were these 2 atop one another, which I enjoyed tremendously. I thought I would scour the net for more of these, not just YouTube thumbnails, but any sorts of posts, from the supremely satisfying to the deeply disturbing. Scrolling through my feed, these 2 posts lined up to make a centaur dog lady. Hashtag what? I love how these diverse tweets lined up. Funny how you lined up on my feed. Face with tears of joy emoji. Man, why your feed look like that? When a girl makes eye contact with you for more than 0.5 seconds. I really wish I weren't here right now.
That's an ascended meme.
Just browsing and these 2 merged up. Well, that lined up perfectly. Oh, he's got the drip. Grandma looking good. When the gifs line up just right. Hey, Vsauce. I just had sex. Caught my first cutthroat. No!
Unsolved, the lost souls of the USS Yorktown.
We gave Will Smith a flamethrower. Solved. Vegeta's secret to his hairstyle.
Maybe he's born with it.
Maybe it's ferrofluid made from scratch. Jim has the power. New Zealand's Prime Minister updates her country on the COVID-19 toilet paper situation. These 2 images on my homepage line up pretty well. I got copyright issues with today's video. Couldn't sort it. No vid today. Soz. Ooh. The way these thumbnails lined up, for a second it looked like a gun that shoots hot dogs. These 2 recommended videos fit together.
That's all I have to give.
That's all I have. That's all I have. That's all I have to give. YouTube Shorts thumbnails lined up perfectly. What a punch. Certainly a better punch than boop. Other good arms lining up include this Lego extension and whatever that tube thing is. YouTube thumbnails aligned to create something most beautiful. Conversely, on Anxious Amphibian 562's YouTube feed, oh Jesus Christ, came across, well, this. When ads perfectly line up, 29 things you never knew about nipples. One being they make good eyes. 2 separate posts on my feed. r/no nose. That's not real, is it? How's there a whole sub for this? It would seem Richard Iowadi's been hitting the gym. The way this photo of Markiplier and some legs from an ad lined up on my feed, I can't help but imagine this. Certainly incongruous thumbnails of legs were a particularly common sight among my research into posts lining up just right. They are all very good. I think this little Federer figure might be my favourite. Woke up to this delight. Not this leg either. The thumbnails lined up. Who's that? The Adventures of Puss in Boots. Not just any boots, kinky boots. The alignment of Lucifer and Friends makes up the Netflix Michelangelo, whilst Netflix's handshake, well, that's between Saul Goodman and Princess Diana. This is what I do. I sit on you, right on your head. I think Netflix just doesn't like Rick and Morty. Oh, jeez. Sins of Our Mother Jailbirds. This show looks wild. Was scrolling through Netflix earlier and the way these 2 thumbnails matched up fucking took me out.
Joe Rogan! Fresh, fried and crispy!
Popular on Netflix.
Mark
Sausage
of the
Party.
Devil.
Jurassic Parks and Recreation. Don't knock twice. Oh no. When Netflix lines up perfectly. Daddy's Home. Get Hard. Hey, I know someone you might know actually. Oh, do you Facebook? Yeah, you recognise this bloke? The way my podcast apps lined up in my library.
Instagram feed lined up.
Please stop making life hacks. Nobody asked for this. And meanwhile, on somebody else's feed, nobody asked for this. You asked for this. Casually explained. Is she into you? No. Oh, thanks, YouTube. Don't you love it when things line up? Pushing snowball into water. Boulders crash through this Italian farmhouse. Women who know this are ditching painful bras. Oh my god! Whoa, why hello there. Memes that brighten up my day.
Smile.
The way these two hard-hitting articles line up in my browser, what's really in the Pulp Fiction briefcase? Taco Bell's bringing back a fan-favourite menu item, the Mexican pizza.
We happy? Yeah, we happy.
Here's 10 hardest choices ever. It's a personality test. Never eat pizza again. Or fuck 3 kittens.
Pizza Hut and nothing but.
What Joe Biden can't bring himself to say.
Very and proud.
Some guys wake up in the morning and they're like, today's the day. They shave their package, clean their room and make their bed just so they can take a picture of their dick in a full-length mirror and send it to a random girl on the internet. Fucking wild. Today's the day, Iowa. This is our moment to dream big, fight hard and build big structural change. I hope you'll stand in my corner tonight. Need you to know this is how posts lined up on my toll. A cat approaching you is like a visit from an angel. Meow! Look at the way these tweets lined up on my timeline. OMG. I'm crying at how these lined up. Lamel. Sometimes getting blocked/deleted, unfollowed is a blessing. You unfollow me because you are afraid of falling in love with me. I know. I don't like the way these posts lined up. Someone ovulated here. I am going to eat these later, don't worry. Oh god, that's gone absolutely everywhere. What do you believe is the single biggest problem humanity is currently facing?
GTA 6 strippers will have jiggle physics!
Dad.
I know we forgot to get you a Christmas present, and what do you want for your B-Day?
Me, something thoughtful?
Okay, how about cash?
I want a handwritten love letter! I fucking hate those tweets where it's like, 1 like equals 1 obviously unhealthy action, and everyone becomes a sadist and decides to make the person's life hell. Please, take care of yourselves. Crying face emoji. Every 100 likes equals 1 Morbius rewatch. Ho ho ho. My executive level breadwinning wife. Me showing her the Lego Star Wars playset I want. Can't remember the last time I made a Lego set. Death to every brand account. Oh yeah. I wonder how I can brute force my way back onto the YouTube algorithm. Face with monocle emoji, 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 face with monocle face with monocle emoji. Sex. OnlyFans Lily Phillips working on logistics to sleep with 1,000 men in one day. For my next trick, I need a condom and a volunteer. I'm going as a scrotum for Halloween. Don't be a dick. You don't know what someone's going through. I'm not being a dick. I said I'm being a scrotum for this party. Oh, hey, how's it going? You haven't got a spare cigarette I could pinch, have you? No? Oh, bollocks. Oh, see you later. The way this lined up on my feed is crazy. I had sex for the first time in a sauna. The smell of heat and wood danced through the air. I was nervous, but excited. I loved him very much. Y'all, I'm currently in the sauna with 3 other men and it smells like balls. Skull emoji! These 2 tweets could not have lined up on my timeline more perfectly.
Let's make America smart again.
Florida man calls police to report burglary, despite the fact he was the one who committed it. Somewhere out there is a rock that more people have looked at than any other rock. We will never know what rock it is, but it exists. And then, unrelated on an entirely different sub, which just happened to be below, the moon. Another shower thought. Most people are made on beds, born on beds, and die on beds. I'm going to bed. Stop hiring humans billboards around SF, thread emoji. The era of AI employees is here on r/brand new sentence, then coincidentally underneath on r/software gore. Oh, okay, Gemini. The year 2025 has already come and gone. It is now the year 2024. Fried onion rings and roasted chicken for breakfast. Then, and this is incredible, not a comment, these two are in no way related. Why do I see a dog? What's the worst toy ever invented, and why is it so bad? A teddy bear made from human placenta. You know what's a pain in the ass? My Pringles collection. What is the most inoffensive thing you've seen someone get offended by? I'm at a loss for words. Banned. Because a player-generated report found your in-game comments extremely offensive, your account has been suspended. Chat log. Macaroni and cheese just isn't that good. What screams? I am single. Is a heat sink to my PlayStation 4. For those who waited to have sex after marriage, what's your final thought on it? I've made a terrible mistake. These two Reddit posts lined up. What's something you own now that your 16-year-old self would be thrilled about? Oh, look, half the bag is hold. My feed lined up well this morning. This guy saving a beached baby whale. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me! 2 posts lined up perfectly. I wish I was a cow eating grass in a field. No rent, no job, no bills, no college. Just moo. Boanthropy is the psychological disorder in which patients believe they are a cow. I'm learning Spanish, but I can barely speak English. Spanish? Mediano. Correct answer? Medium. Your answer? Damn man.
Looks like someone forgot their Spanish lesson.
Let's end climactically with this post on r/notinteresting. His right ear momentarily lines up perfectly with the roof behind him. It didn't sound that interesting. Oh, I see. So that little nook on our left, his right, his ear's obviously going to be, yeah, it's going to fit into the... okay, I did think that was going to be it then. Come on, Howell, you little tease. Got to get it in. I thought that was it again. Come on, put your bloody head on the... Yes!
Action.
Fucking hell.